Is it going to work? I don't know. I'm still gonna get one of these. That's a compression nut with sleeve. Had another video of this brainstorming. I'm gonna put that before this one. Polish the commutator and clean the brushes. Brushes got enough meat on them. Still gotta oil the bearings. I have a new piston kit. And definitely, I wasn't gonna use it at first, but now I'm going to. Yeah, the other kit that I got, the reed valve was wrong on it, but I'm using the original plate. They look fine to me. They're not cracked. They seal. Don't think that's my problem. I have a piston leaking. The O-ring around here is leaking, and that's the only things I really see. Visual inspection. I finally figured out how the reed valves work. It makes sense now. That blows that way, and then they open and close, and then on the intake side it sucks in. Now that's the intake side. I think it sucks in that way. And that's the pressure side, and that's the intake side over here. As the piston goes down, they just open up a little bit, and that's the only way that the air is going through. Yes, the intake side, that's the exhaust side, because the exhaust pressurized air is always dirty. And it goes into the tank with the messed up tube. I kind of just want to put it together, and then I can get this later. And that's what we're going to work on. 7/32. Taiwan bearing on this one, the new one's made in China. Cracked this nut loose, not really too bad. I just put a pry bar between the wheel, the piston, and the back over here. And I was able to crack that nut loose. I think that's like 30 foot-pounds or something. Torque it to something like that, Loctite it. Fountain blue, oh god. Talking about that. Funny history with that, I won't say. This bearing's not bad. There's also a this side out CAC, a CAC 127 8. Someone will probably perk up around here. I'm freaking bunch of weirdos saying that word. Oh well, new one. Fucking weirdos. What do we got? This side out. See, a little different. They made a little fatter on the bottom. Hopefully it doesn't affect anything. 1995 and China. I really gotta push this out again. I don't want to get any dirt in here. Hopefully this thing's not longer, is it? No, it looks about the same. A little beefier. Alright, cool. Let's throw it in. I think we'll check the distance too. Cramming in the bore. 1995. Will we be able to fix this thing? I don't know. Put it this way. I'm not too sure. No one's coming over now because the UPS guy just came. Yeah, that seems okay. That piston ring is kind of worn, but I don't know. See, this one, when it's rotated, you don't see any light in the bottom. The other one, I saw a lot of light from like the bottom. That's a steel liner, the other one is aluminum. I don't know, dude. I got nowhere to put the thing. Oh, somebody's moving out with trailers. We get Sanford and Son living in condo land. Made in China, that bearing. This side out, so that goes that way. Liner. And hopefully that fits in the bore, which it does. I'm not spending too much on this. Alright, where's that bolt? I don't know. There it is, 30 foot-pounds. I'm going to put a little Loctite on it. Okay, that is in. Not tight. Looks like it clears everything. Oh yeah, that thing fits real tight. That's going to probably pump up faster if it works. If it works. I think we're good though. Nothing's hitting anything. Just got to tighten it up. Little rock to rock on that Chinese bearing, but Taiwan is better than China. See what's going on right now with that. That sucks though. I still gotta get that fitting. About $1, hard to find. I gotta go like a pretty good distance to get one, or I can buy one for. No, look at those smudge. Or I can go like $8 on the internet. No, someone's gonna crash in condo land. They're speeding. Yeah. I really don't know where that hole is for down there. And what position it should be on the cylinder, no idea. Just gonna be put there and hope for the best. Don't think it makes a difference. Yeah, there is no or hardly any light coming through on this one compared to the old one. I'd say it only lasts like 200 hours. This thing probably has more than that on it. So damn old, had an O-ring. That O-ring actually fits. That goes boom on here, notch to notch, and then the other gasket goes on top. Kind of tricky to line up that O-ring and flip it on, but it's on there. Then this gasket, which is metal now, not paper, goes on like that. Then you can put the head on, which is over there in the bolts. I think it's like 40-50 inch-pounds, all four of them. Dude, I was here for an hour at this Goodyear store. An hour. Dude was talking cars, everything. An hour. LS swaps. Look at the old square bottle Chevy over there. I love this stuff like this. Come on, why do you gotta pull right behind me when I'm backing up, yellow man? Stupid ass. But this store is the slowest store. Man, this is really bad compared to what I used to. Come on, this guy can't back up for shit, old freaking Poppy. There's some freaks in here. Wrecked Dodge Ram over here. There's freaking wrecked. You got a wrecked Ford over here. There's the dude's truck, and then it just says, take it. Take the fitting. Take it. 72 cents. Just take it. I go, you shitting me. I go, what a freaking guy. Hopefully I can get out of here without dying. Oh man, just take it. What a nice guy. Online, those things are like $8. I like people like that. After waiting an hour, but you know, whatever. Just take it. That's what I gotta say about that. You know, people who gotta go on the same fucking thing when you want to go. Come on, let me over, let me over, let me over. Alright, back to condo land. Maybe it's not my tires, maybe it's just this road. God damn it, we gotta go over here, so now the fucking light changes. You know, the minute you want to do something, you just get fucked. We go over here, right on the red, beat that guy. This one's trying to make a turn and no fucking signal. And you got your signal like no signal. What are you doing? Are you making a turn or you're not? No fucking signal. They deserve to get honked. Dickheads. That's why I really don't like going out for. With a camera in my other hand. Don't film while driving. I'm not even looking at the damn camera though. I'm not even looking at it. I was talking to himself. And then someone looking at me go, why is this guy driving around talking to himself? Oh my god, I got the fitting. Oh, woo! Remember, you get rewarded when you wait. Or eventually, shitty things, they can't be shitty forever. It can be, you eat so much shit, and something has to work out eventually. Always remember that. It can be shit, horrible, like most of the things I do. Shit, horrible, shit, nasty, horrible, and then something actually works out. Because it can't be like that all the time. So, concentrate on what you want to concentrate on. The excessive amounts of horrible stuff, or the few times things actually go right. Haha. Pick and choose. I have no idea my other damn fitting went, but the store gave me this fitting for free. They said they're only 72 cents. On the internet they want about $8 to like $11 for them, and people are actually buying them. It's 5/16, it's a Parker fitting. Does it have the Parker? Yeah, it does. It does have the same marking as my old one. It says PPPPPP. But the problem with the tube is that it did, it's tapered a little bit, but I think I'm just going to leave it. And I was going to file it down, or I don't want to cut it down anymore because there was a piece that broke out of it. It's slightly shorter than what it was. You can't get this tube anymore, but you can get a tube off another one, and you could probably make it work. Or you can always like chop it over here and put a flare and extend it. But I had to go salvage it off another fitting. I gave it to you. Okay, that's how it bottoms out over there. I got it. It should be like that. Oh, there we go. This is tricky to get on. I think they found Brian laundry. And Florida. In Florida. How tight does this thing have to be? I have no idea. It's a compression fitting. I don't put compression fittings on my brake line, so I don't know. Some people are skilled with this. It's kind of on there. See if it leaks. You can always go tighter. Well, that's on there tight now. That thing used to rattle around. It probably will snap off again. That was the final piece for the thing. I don't know how far that went down on the old one. I totally forget. No matter frame again. I suck with this. You're the camera guy. Let's go start it up. It was pumping up to 60 yesterday, and I just had that tube jammed in there. Free fitting. I can't believe it. Ruined. No, it works again. And yeah, people complained too much noise, but it pumps up. That doesn't appear to be leaking. Free fitting. Crooked, right? I don't know, crooked. So I think that thing always was, because they put it in straight and then you have to slide the whole thing back to lock it in with those screws. This case is all banged. This is a beat up machine, but works. The gauges are kind of shitty on it, but I'm not changing them. They're close enough. One of these was like smashed out too, and I salvaged it off another gauge. But it works. This one had like paint all over it. It works. I'm not buying new gauges. If you have gauges, send them. I think they're 8. NPT. It was all leaking over here once. It's a rough machine. But it works. $48. I did the math. Holy shit. Piston kit. Little head gasket kit. Free fitting. The belt, I could have put a new belt on, but it's still okay. That belt's gonna probably crap out on it one day. Belt's like $13. I opted not to change it. Wait till it breaks. DeVilbiss out of business still. You know Carl, I like to make the stupid lawnmower tires and the trailer tires that blow up. Made in China. We used to have them on a little skag, made in USA, because that was the 80s before they were bought out and sold. That company bought this one and someone else. Wasn't DVA or DeVilbiss too rebranded? I don't know. All gone now. And then they sent this shit to China, and the same pump assembly is in like every Chinese unit still to date. So I guess it was made in America or something, and then it got shipped to China, and then they got the design and they changed it a little bit, but that's why you can still get parts for this thing, because the Chinese have taken over. What else is new? That works still. That's off, on. Switch is working correctly. Those go bad and they're a lot of money. So far so good. I'll run it. Only a 3-gallon piece of junk, but airs up your tires. And a lot of good memories with it. Brought back to Florida from our house in this truck, by the way. One of the last things to get moved down here. We got the junk car hauler over here. He's taking her in the condo land. 2 smashed ones. Come from the back. Someone must have gotten a wreck and got it dropped at their place. That's what I used to do. Well, international. The weirdest things in this place. I didn't want a Cobra microphone thing. I'm gonna scrap it, so it might work, it might not. Probably can ship it to you. I'll do it for free, but kinda broke.